Hi teachers, this session is going to show you how to add instructional units from your H drive to the Manage Files tools, and then how to build your course content page using your Manage Files. The first thing you'll need to do is go to your menu bar and find your course sandbox. So you can look for your name and it will say sandbox at the end and click on it. This will open an empty course page. Next, click on Edit Course, and then from the tools, click on Manage Files. Now we're going to start adding content or lesson plans from your H drive or your desktop or your flash drive, anywhere you have information saved. The first step is to click on New Folder and give it a name. We're going to title this Unit 1 Anne Frank and click Save. Now I'm going to click on my Anne Frank unit, and it is now the open folder on my Manage Files page. I'm going to click New Folder again and create a folder within the Unit 1 Anne Frank folder. I'm going to title this one Vocabulary because my students are going to have some vocabulary to do. I'm going to create a new folder titled Geography because my students are going to be studying the geography during that time period. And I'm going to click on New Folder and title it Timeline because my students are going to be studying historical events in a timeline manner. Now I need to add my information from my H drive into these subtopics or subunits. So I'm first going to click on Vocabulary and Upload. I'm going to click on Upload and simply click on the worksheets that I would like to upload into that folder. So I want my Vocabulary worksheet. I also want my vocabulary terms. And now I'm going to upload those two worksheets. I also want to add to my geography. I know my geography folder is open because it is at the very end of my cookie crumbs and it's bold. And I'm going to click on Upload. Another way to upload is to drag and drop files. So you can go to your H drive folder and you can simply drag and drop the files into the folder. Finally, I'm going to add to my timeline folder. I'm going to upload, again, a map of Europe during World War II. Now that I have some content in my Anne Frank unit, it is time to build my course in the Content tab. So I'm going to click on Content. This is where I'm going to add my main module, which is Unit 1, Anne Frank. Next, I'm going to add my 3 submodules, Vocabulary. I'm going to add Geography. And I'm going to add a timeline. Notice on the left I have my main module, my Unit 1 Anne Frank, and my 3 submodules, Vocabulary, Geography, and Timeline. Now it's time to start putting my information from Manage Files into these 3 content submodules. So let's click on Vocabulary. We know we're in our Vocabulary submodule. We're going to click on New and Add from Manage Files because that is where we have put our information. I'm going to click on Anne Frank and click on Vocabulary, and I want to add these 2 worksheets to that submodule. And notice I now have 2 worksheets in Vocabulary and 2 worksheets in the unit. When I click on Geography, I'm now going to click on New, Add from Manage Files, open the unit, open the Geography folder, and add this one worksheet. Notice my Anne Frank unit now has 3 tasks and 1 in Geography. Finally, I'm going to add to my timeline by clicking on Timeline. Timeline pops up here. Click on New, Add from Manage Files, open the unit, open the timeline, and I'm going to add a map. Now, how do your students use their content pages? Let's look at this from a student view. Click on Home, and it will take you back to your course page. Notice you now have Unit 1 Anne Frank in the content browser. If you scroll to the bottom and change your role to a student role and click Change Role, this is what the students see. Please tell your students to click on Content in their nav bar, and they now see the tasks that they need to complete. If they click on Vocabulary, they have 2 worksheets to complete. As they click on the worksheet and complete the worksheet with whatever directions you give them to do, notice when they go back to content, it has gone down to only 1 worksheet. As they do the second worksheet for that vocabulary mini unit and go back to content, they will have a green check mark indicating that they have completed all the tasks you have told them to do for vocabulary. I hope this was helpful. Please see me if you have any questions regarding your D2L pages and how to add to your managed files in your course content. Thank you and have a great day.